Hey guys, Joyful Heart here. Good evening. How the heck are you? I'm doing great. I have Kool-Aid. Today, warranted Kool-Aid. It's been a filled day. Um, well, I guess I better get started, right? Gotta keep this quick. I'm gonna start with this morning. I made a video while I was on a walk with Biscuit. And remember how I've been telling y'all, I find things all the time. Well, I looked down and lo and behold, look, there's a little unicorn. Another crock jar. Remember I found this donut, but I call it my opinion sprinkled in sprinkles. Sprinkled with sprinkles. But I thought, isn't this something? Somebody, why do these, and they're like brand new too. Now I have to confess, I like Crocs. I got a few different pairs. But the unicorn, we all know he's magical, but it represents purity and grace. And I thought, well, isn't that cool? So I'm definitely going to put him on one of my pairs. But after that, just one thing led to another. And what I wanted to talk about was what's in a name. And there are lots of things in a name. I mean, what comes to mind is, you know, how when a family gets, or when you get a brand new dog or a puppy or whatever, you know, you try real hard to pick out that perfect name for them. Before I get started, I'm going to say I got the best piece of paper of my life today. My name is officially my name, the one I was born with. So I'm back to being me. And I say it like that because I don't know, it's just been kind of painful, but I am so proud and so honored to have my maiden name back. And I spent Father's Day in a very special place, and it's just all coming together, and I just absolutely love it. And I was born Christine, and you know as well as I do, when you get in trouble as a child, your full name comes out of your mom's mouth, right? So forever and ever, I was called Chris my whole growing up life. So I'm just happy to announce that it's me again. And will that make me feel different? Yes, it will. And it isn't that weird how that happens. I don't know. It's not fair that guys don't have to go through this, but then I got to thinking, okay, on my way back from my vacation, I was thinking in my mind, how can I rearrange my room? Because I just have not been happy with the setup. I mean, I got everything that I loved in there, but the way my bed was, I could kind of see the door. And I was like, I just can't do this. And that, you know what? Feng Shui. It's not good to face the door. It's bad for your energy. Kind of like you never put a mirror in front of your bed, because they say spirits come through and they can like zap your souls out, or you know, that mirror magic thing where they go inside of you and all that. It's not good to face mirrors on your bed either. So I rearranged and I did sleep better. It's crazy how that works. But with the whole Feng Shui thing, it's all about bringing harmony to your environment and everything just falling into place and just having that wind and water flow. And that just makes perfect sense. And, you know, I've always heard of it, and I do like to decorate. And that used to be like a fun pastime when I was a kid, was rearranging my room. You know, sometimes it would be cool, and other times it would be, oh, well, this won't last long. But Chi is part of Feng Shui, and that represents life force. Bhagawa is an energy map that divides spaces into 8 different sections, and it can represent and enhance life, wealth, health, and relationships. Okay, then you got 5 elements, which of course is wood, fire, earth, metal, and water, and that's just everything that we're all made of, and everything. And then the commanding position is like the major focal point in that room, which usually is the bed, because the bed is the biggest part. But if the benefits of Feng Shui are reducing stress, improving relationships, and increasing prosperity. So, I'm wondering how many people are going to go rearrange their room now. But another word that has been popping up a lot lately is Kundalini. I've been seeing all these ads and stuff about Kundalini. And that is a form of divine energy, feminine divine energy, believed to reside at the base of your spine, and it's depicted like a coiled snake. Interesting, right? But it's associated with spiritual awakenings and enlightenment. So all of these words right here have to do with harmony in your life force, and it's kind of like just getting the flow of energy going. And I just find that so interesting, kind of like Kool-Aid. The Kool-Aid kind of helps the float too. But I just had to bring up all these different names, but they all have meanings, and they're all about creating that perfect little space that the energy flows through so great. So I am ready for my energy to flow. Definitely. Let's flow. But I have 3 stacks, my star seeds, my archangel cards, and then my sacred force. And I'm just going to pick 3 cards real quick. What do we have to? We're already at 6 minutes. Flowing energy. All right. Hireth, longing for home, homesick for the stars. That's interesting because this weekend I was very close to home, spiritually, you know, my parents. Yeah. I know they say home is where your heart is, and my heart is here. All my hearts are here, but I don't know. We're going to get some energy flowing, and I'm just going to keep focusing on being the best that I can possibly be, and see where life takes me, because I have that ability now, and I love it. Okay, here we have spiritual understanding. So I gave y'all a crash course in all this Kundalinis and Feng Shuis. Archangel Raziel, I'm bringing you esoteric information and symbols and helping you understand spiritual truths. Wow, love that. So see how it all kind of goes together? I've always understood that. I just didn't know the names that go with it, you know, and I tell my kids that all the time, because the younger generations, you know, they make names up for everything. But once I'm told what it is, well, I get it. But, you know, some of these names, that's like, if something's good, it's sick. Okay, well, you say so. Phoenix rising. Transmutation. Rising from the flames. Oh my gosh. Didn't get any better than that. Being strong, focusing, being determined, getting your energy flowing. You can do anything you set your mind to. It's true. So very true. Oh, one more thing. Let's do our book. Now, because my schedule's fixing to get wonky, I don't know what I'm going to do. I mean, being PRN, that's the hard thing about PRN. You go when they need you, you know, and some jobs last a while, some don't. But I don't know what's going to happen, but I'll try to fit in where I can. All right, what do we got today? Let's stop right here. Wow. Let go of your questions. Embrace not knowing. Isn't that interesting? We don't have to know everything. That's part of the adventure, is just taking that leap of faith, you know, not knowing where you're going to end up. Wow. Well, this turned out good. Here's a toast to Monday, June 16th. It was awesome, guys. Joyful heart here. Y'all hit that like button, because I sure like y'all. Namaste. Have a good evening.